Hello everyone, welcome to a series that's been 3 years in the making. I'm Grimith, and this is SanctuaryRPG Black Edition. You may recall me playing through the freeware SanctuaryRPG at the end of 2014. I started that series shortly before Black Edition entered Steam's early access, which is when YouTuber and friend Plump Helmet Punk gifted it to me. At the time, I figured I'd switch to Black Edition after my current run ended, which ended up being a run that went through the entire game. Uzmak Okertangle the Hunter defeated the Infernal Guardian in an incredibly tedious battle after the snooze fest that happened beyond the Matron. It really soured me on playing the Black Edition. I needed a break, so I took one. 3 years and change later, here we are. I haven't played Black Edition, I remember very little about the original's game mechanics. I look forward to exploring this, and I welcome you along for the ride. A bit of a technical note. SanctuaryRPG's native resolution doesn't perfectly fit into a 1280 by 720 window. I'll demonstrate. I know, your immersion been totally shattered. So, yeah. Let's move on. Settings, we're gonna have the tutorial on. I haven't done anything other than stare at this main menu screen and turn on detailed character stats. Gonna leave all these options where they are. Trials are these. And credits. A very groovy credits track. Let's go! I think the character class that I'm going to play with right now shall be a barbarian. You are a barbarian and enjoy copious amounts of strength and vitality. Beating things over the head is one of your primary goals in life. You're the most brutal warrior to have ever walked the planet. Resilience is in your nature, and fear does not exist in your vocabulary. Great. Like it. The more pain I'm in, the bigger my muscles get. Regenerate 5% of max hit points per turn if health is below 50%. Fear my spinning biceps with the hardness of diamonds. Spin to win. 50% chance for whirlwind to guard break. Alright. This doesn't mean much of anything to me right now. After I get a few deaths under my belt, I'll pay more attention to stuff. Great. Plenty of perks. I'll go ahead and be male. We can choose a different body type. That's neat. And go ahead and be muscular, it seems fitting for this guy. Not gonna have a tiny or a thin barbarian, no, muscular, big and strong. And the character name shall be... Let's see, Uzmak Okertangle was a role-playing character from someone I've role-played with over the years. I'm gonna pick another one of his. Maedar. And remind me about an augment? Yes, these are extremely rare. I did unlock an augment at the end of my SanctuaryRPG playthrough for the Barbarian, but this is the Black Edition. Alright, so we're just an old potato. And choose our appearance. That looks good. Place of origin. The ability to bend the mystical elements, the strength to take down enemies with force, the endurance to withstand brutal attacks. Let us be from Central Tyriel. Central Brutes of Tyriel? Flamkin, charred with hellfire, these fire breathers relish in blood. When using heal, 20% chance to bleed enemies on reposition. Jotnar, dwarven inhabitants of Jotun, whatever pain is their pleasure. And Whisperer. Dodge chance is increased. Regenerate. Let us be charred with hellfire. We'll play classic mode. No respawns. Death is permanent. The quintessential roguelike experience. There's also apparently a softcore playthrough, where death is just a major setback. It's not recommended. Along with Lunatic, no respawns, death is permanent, but extra drop rate. Experienced players only, you have been warned. And then a survival mode upon beating classic or softcore mode. Sure, let's play that. We thought the book would be closed for good. We thought this day would never come. We were wrong. Many moons ago, there existed a mystical blade so large and so powerful that it would spell certain doom for the living if it was ever stolen. The matron, she wanted to find this majestic sword. After years of searching, only to come up dry, the sword's hiding place was revealed in the lost pages of the Eidolon. She managed to locate the sword and pry it from the hardened stone. Wielding its great power, the matron then sought to destroy all life. Enter Cyrus, the Magnificent. Yes, that's his actual name. His purpose? To banish the matron and to protect the few who remained. After the Great War, he managed to seal her away in an icy crystal. But even a mighty wizard such as Cyrus was no match for the darkness. With the crystal shattered, the matron was free from her prison. Welp. No one knows what became of Cyrus. Not a trace of him remains. Some say Cyrus will come back for us. That I cannot believe. And I don't know how I ever could. Your name is Maedar. You are a barbarian. You can see why kids love the taste of potion berry crunch. Raised by a potato, you were always the brightest in the family. Not planning for your retirement early has always been your biggest regret. One who can't cry, you leak tears from your fists. Today you found out that you were adopted. A horse appears behind you and drops an invisible ocarina into your hands. Out of nowhere, you are groped by a woman standing next to you. You wonder what kind of sick bastard comes up with these lines. This is your story. Jesus, one who can't cry, you leak tears from your fist? Wanderer, I feel your pain. Here, have some of these items to keep you company. Run to gate 16 before the rats come to steal your potatoes. You've received a heavy crate of gold pieces. Dun, 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 dun. Some weapons have interesting properties. I see. More properties. More. And these are masteries. Explanations of different effects, which I will pay no heed to for this first run. I'm trying to learn basic game mechanics before I learn the intricacies and nuances of properties and masteries. Weapon factions. Legendary ascended weapons. So it's a wand. I'm not too thrilled about it, but we'll equip it, I guess. Alright. Our character here, Maedar, in Classic. We can press C to view game info there again. And some various qualities about ourselves. We have our inventory here, which we don't have much of anything in. We have the game manual, which I will want to take a look at. I suppose I can do that on screen for those of you who are just coming along for the ride. This video will be all about walking into the game. Let's start flipping through. Your 2 ultimate attacks can interrupt charging enemies. To activate this powerful attack, your ult meter has to be charged. After 2 sets of 4 attacks, your ult meter will light up green. The number inside your ult meter is your combo count. You string together a chain of attacks, your rage meter increases. Upon 5 stacks, your rage meter will turn blue. This is your rage ult. Loads of damage, restores MP, and breaks guards. Both meters will persist between battles. Use this to your advantage. Performing long combos before using your ultimate will massively increase its damage. Ultimate can interrupt charging enemies. Rage ult breaks guards. Enemies have different affixes, which will modify how they go against you. There are different status effects in the game, some of which will be applied to you, some of which you can apply on your enemies. Enemy meters, potential boss meters. We have a translocation meter. We have a divination meter. We have a decimation meter, and we have a laceration meter. I recall that. Along with those enemy abilities. Yeah, okay. We have rarities. We have different weapon properties, which we looked at before. We have armors and loot. Armor value provides damage reduction. Different armor types convey different benefits. Different effects between light, medium, and heavy armor. I see. Prefixes and different classes gain extra bonuses with certain armor types. A barbarian gets a bonus with heavy armor, which is an extra 5% damage mitigation. So I will look to try and wear heavy armor. Shield value provides additional block chance. Prefixes that can roll on all armor, shield, and charms. We have charms as well that have specific prefixes. Damage mitigation details for heavy, medium, and light shields, along with calculations for them. Crafting. Crafting 101, it has an interface of progress, durability, heat, and quality. Certainly do remember doing quite a bit of crafting in the freeware game. Yes. Get your quality rating as high as possible. Additional crafting info, we'll certainly be exploring that. The Colosseum. Face off against enemies to win soul shards. We have ranked matchmaking. Electronic leadership order rating. Yes, the ELO. Great. Keystone portals, which are portals to randomized dungeons, which are more challenging than the main quest line. And awesome items, including wardrobes. Miscellaneous. Crafting kits. Exorbs. Salvaging. Upgrading your tavern will allow you to buy cheaper beer, which increases maximum occupancy and popularity, which allows you to stock more beer. I completely forgot about the tavern. Shared stash allows for the deposit and withdrawal of silver keys, along in their gift boxes. When serving and entertaining patrons, some may leave a gift. Yes! My goodness. Mute and unmute commands, in-game screenshots, potato weapons, which grant you an experience bonus. You can back up save files in case you wish to transfer them to, like, another, computer, take them with you and go. Or if you want to be Cheaty McCheaterson and say, I know I chose classic hardcore mode, but this isn't actually gonna be hardcore mode, neener neener. Respect your mastery points for a prize in the Coliseum. Advanced difficulties. Graveyard folder. And wisdom. MP regeneration from wisdom is currently capped. Okay, and we have distances to engage enemies at. Definitions. Alright. We'll figure this stuff out. Of that I have no doubt. Combat mechanics. Kill streak bonus. Nice. Running, healing outside of combat, and visiting town will reset that. Players cannot run when their ult is charged. This is an intentional game mechanic. Yes. Using fists enables combo on hit to increase by 2, up from 1. Maybe I should unequip that staff. Winding up? Players can reposition or move away from the wind up. After winding up, players will get mega pummeled. Yes. Hit confirms, grapples, charges, and focus. Then we have different factions that are in the game. By reading certain pamphlets, your faction allegiance shifts. At certain milestones of dedication, you'll be rewarded. Gain 20% bonus damage if the faction type aligns with your own. Body types, which was that. And then potatoes. The first rule of potatoes is you have to talk about potatoes. The second rule of potatoes is you have to eat potatoes. The third rule of potatoes is you must do what the potato says. The fourth rule of potatoes is you trust in the power of the spot. The fifth rule of potatoes is there will always be more rules. That's our game manual. Finally, we have point mastery to assign for blunt, heavy, magic, blade, and ranged. I think I'm going to leave those points. For now, I am unsure what particular weapon I will be using. We'll see what strikes the fancy. For now, I have a wand equipped, but I don't think we're going to be relying on that for any meaningful length of time. Hopefully not. We also have a campground. We have no wardrobe thing. They can only be dropped by Keystone Portal bosses. Augments, but we have no augments. Except for Old Potato. We have sleep, and then we could talk to Johanna. What do you do here? I'm this land's groundskeeper. What do you do? I'm an adventurer. Where am I, and what is this place? In what way is it a haven? It's just beautiful. Mind if I set up camp here? You're not used to visitors? I know. Johanna's a very nice name. Why do they call you that? Oh. Well, good talk. Oh, 5,000 potato varieties worldwide. Great. Let's leave the camp. We'll save. And let's get started by reaching Gate 16. Let's go. Mighty blue slime is up ahead. Start your chain with a starter attack. Will do. Follow up with a linker to link attacks. Follow up with yet another linker. Swap your moveset with a finisher. The final uppercut. The slime is guarding. It's taking reduced damage. Reposition yourself. Also swap between your two movesets if used twice in a row. Pressing 1 or 2 should work. So let's start our chain with a starter attack. And then let's reposition to break the enemy's guard. Now we have a slide kick. A heavy knee. It managed to wound you. You'll take heavy damage upon repositioning. Use your heal ability to cure the wound effect. Let's do that. Alright. Heal. Slide. Heavy knee. It's getting visibly enraged. It's splooshing all over us. He'll charge much more often, and its attack power grows every turn. Here he comes now. He's getting ready to charge at you. Reposition to dodge his charge and reduce his enrage. I'll follow along in the tutorial. Okay. This will reduce the opponent's enrage. The slime has cursed you, which will slowly drain all of your meters, which also hides other ailments and disables your special attacks. We must heal up. The slime has now ensnared you. You can't reposition or heal. Activate your break-free ability to free yourself. How dare you, you damn slime! Looks like the naughty slime has managed to expose your goods. Being exposed will cause you to take more damage from basic attacks. Remember, enemies in very close proximity to you will also expose you. Reposition a few times to shake him off before he splooshes on you. You can always run if the situation ever gets too out of hand. Alright. You're in position. Press Z to hit confirm, or C to charge. Ah! Tragedy. I should probably clear up that exposure. We'll do that hit confirm this time. There we go. Have to focus and double your combo count. There we go. Our nice little tutorial fight. Listen closely. My name is Diane. Something tells me you're not quite ready for the journey ahead. You're going to take quite a beating, so press R in between battles. This will heal you, but will consume one of your 3 heal charges. Charges replenish only upon leveling up, although you can purchase more. You'll get bonus EXP for consecutive battles without healing or resting. Take the grassy road to the north. The matron must be stopped at all costs. Good luck, Maedar. You have squashed the blue slime. Indeed. Holy shit, it's blessed! Well, we have no shield. Let's take it along with us. Yay! We leveled up. You can see the 2 categories for our base attributes, and then attributes provided by our equipped items. Wisdom is nice for regeneration. Dexterity provides critical chance and evasion. Intelligence has a mana pool. Strength, health, healing, and attack points. And then vitality is health. Gobs and gobs of health. Well, I shall be the burliest of burly men. We shall do some vitality, and we shall do some strength. I have 1 passive skill point left to use. Let us upgrade our attack. This disembodied voice will now teach you about weapons. Hooray! I shall assign these points later. We're still using a wand. Alright. Search the grassy fields for another gate. We also have item boxes ahead of us by the looks of things. So why don't we get 2,258 gold and a silver key. Hooray! Okay, folks, I think that it serves as an appropriate intro to Sanctuary RPG Black Edition. Maedar, Level 2, the Flamkin Barbarian, is on the case with his wand and his blessed shield. He is ready. Ready indeed. Yeah, whatever. I'm done. Talk to you all next time. Or maybe not. Maybe you've had enough of Sanctuary RPG. Now that we've passed the tutorial bit, though, things will get more intricate from here. They're gonna get harder, for sure. We'll live, we'll love, Maedar will die. I'll create more characters, and we'll go from there. Take care.